Hi guys, welcome back to Super Hang On Sunday? Kinda Sunday. I think it's still Sunday in some parts of the world when this is going out there. So, anyway, yeah, the main reason why I didn't get it out perfectly on time today, had a huge amount of tech issues that I was going through today. So for that reason, it kind of got defaulted back a little bit, but hopefully we're still in the mix. Hopefully my volume control is correct. Whoa, whoa. Are we on the right stage? Yeah, America. Let's see what we can do right here. Off we go. Wow, it feels super weird holding a PS controller. Even though I did play some PlayStation earlier this week. Come on, my friend. So guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Super Hang On. I'm extremely happy today. And I'm going to tell you why. When I get on a straight. I'm super happy because, as you guys having watched my playthroughs will know, for a long time now I've had some problems with audio sync, and I've got to tell you, I'm by far and away not the only producer who's ever had a problem with syncing. It's one of those absolutely agonizing things, and those of you who used to watch my Dead Space, which I completed a long time ago now, but those who watched my Dead Space playthrough on the Oh yeah, those who watched it on my my Luetingaming channel, you will remember that Dead Space for ages, if not, we're off already. For ages, if not the whole of the series, did not have audio sync problems, and that was back when I used to even record the audio separately. So I mean, but that was like a whole different. Oh no! This is the talking aspect. Okay, this talking aspect. This is not a good start for today, but that's okay. It's alright. We're on a late one anyway, so I get 4 runs. Oh my god, if we don't get through the checkpoint, this is going to be like the worst one for a long time. To be honest as well, we got like 2 hits, so I'm not surprised. What an appallingly, apocalyptically bad beginning there. Really sucked. We'll turn it around, do not fear. So yeah, long story short, I've solved the audio sync problems, which means I should hopefully, fingers crossed, never have problems with audio sync again, now that I'd figured it out. Oh, for the love of Christ! I'm going to carry on. I normally would quit out, but I'm going to carry on. Let's just see how far we can go despite that. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully it will never cause me a problem again. I tested it thoroughly this weekend, which is the main reason why I didn't have time to do this, because I was having to record sort of... I couldn't just record like a 10-second clip to test it, because it didn't work like that. Because in order to sort of check it, you have to run a video like 50 minutes to see whether the sync goes, because usually when you start a video, it's in sync. In sync? I don't know any in sync songs, sorry. But it's usually in sync, and then over a period of half an hour, 40-50 minutes, it will then slowly go out of sync more and more. If you watch my latest Far Cry video, which is Far Cry episode 44, if you watch that, you'll see that in the beginning of the video, and this was when I thought I had fixed the sync problem this week, you know. If you watch that, you'll see that in the beginning of the video, if you hear, like, for example, when I depress the mouse foot to fire, you'll hear that early on in the video, like sort of 10-13 minutes, it's in sync, it's fine, you can hear it. And then as it goes along a little further, it's still kind of close, but it's going a little, and then towards the end, when I click, you hear like a good 1 second before the actual gun fires. So it's like click, fire, which is obviously way out of sync. And you know, it's like a mild irritation with the gun, but if you know you're commentating, it's worse, because you know, if you're commentating and you get those kind of differences, then you could have something ridiculous happen, like something blows up and I go, oh my god, and then it blows up, you know, which just ruins the whole thing. It just makes it stupid. So anyway, found the solution though. The solution, as I say, I'll make it in another video, but in essence it's to do with how the Elgato processes the files, because basically what you're doing, like what I'm doing right now as we do this, it's taking the game audio and the game video and that's kind of one thing coming in, right? It's coming in from the Elgato box. But then your audio, like I've got my mic connected to the computer itself. So it's bringing in like an extra audio source and then combining it into the video file. Because a lot of people that do Let's Plays, a lot of producers and stuff, they still even now will, and even a lot of people that do Battlefield and things like that, they'll create like a kind of separate audio file. They'll use things like Audacity, well-known things. The trouble with that is you have to post-render it. Okay, so with the Elgato, what I do is I just export the video and upload it, and that's it. There's nothing more to do. So when I finish this video right now, and even then I can do some mild editing in the Elgato program itself as well. So it's really a powerful tool, and it's great not just for console gamers but for PC gamers, because I have it connected up to my PC. I've managed to do everything I wanted to. I've managed to sort of do all the tech arrangements for it so that I can get the correct audio things coming in and out, etc, etc. So basically I can use it for recording my videos in 1080 or 720, whatever I want, okay, and then I can just export straight from there. So my recent Fast and Light video that I did, that was recorded from the PC, but then I just switch it over. We didn't run out of time there. So that was recorded from the PC, and then what do? Well, I just pull out the cable, stick in the PS3 cable, and I'm ready to record on PS3. Simple as that. So it's a really great tool for recording with. Right, we're into race 3 out of 4 today. But then the Livecom sync problem, and that obviously was very agonising. Interesting how I don't think it went out of sync badly on the Fast and Light video, probably because there was things happening there that weren't too critical. Like, you probably wouldn't notice it, but you would notice it a hell of a lot more on a Battlefield video or an Armour video or something like that. You would notice it a lot more, or Let's Play video where something scary is going to happen or whatever, things like that. So hopefully, as I say, problem solved. I wonder if it'll be famous last words though, as often can be the case, where I sort of go, I fixed it, and then a week later it goes wrong, and what I thought was actually a solution was some other thing that I didn't know, but which has definitely happened before, like multiple times. Multiple times I thought I'd fixed the sync problem permanently, and it ended up not being that actually at all. But we will see. We'll see exactly what happens. But as I say, I have tested it multiple times, and it does seem to work. So there we go. Right, new topic. How are you guys liking the schedule? I'm enjoying it very much. Finding it's reasonable for me to stick to. A couple of people pointed out though that if I only post 3 times a week, it's going to take me a million years to get through some playthroughs, especially at the speed that I go through them. This is entirely true. So as I said on another video, I think what I'm going to do is, and I'm not going to limit myself to just those days. Those are the days that are like basically the the definite days I want to release, and then other days I'll still post, and then you can always come and, if you don't watch it one day, well, you can come the next day, so it's all good. So stuff like some of my playthroughs, which I've got to do. Playthroughs that I'm going to be working on: Tomb Raider, The Last of Us. Don't think that I've forgotten about Tomb Raider, it's just that I had a lot going on, and I've had people comment and things saying like, oh, that was a big crash. Saying things basically like, oh yeah, the reason people don't watch my playthroughs is I stopped doing them. Well, at the end of the day, it's unfortunate, but I just don't have the time to sit and necessarily play, because unfortunately I've got a real life job, and I've got a lot of other things to do, as well as editing, playing, and gathering all the footage I need to actually make videos. So unfortunately I can't just sit and play. It just doesn't suit my lifestyle. And I don't think as well the people that watch this channel greatly are the kind of people that are that super fast. I mean, a lot of people are saying about my Last of Us video, oh, I was posting videos of that every single day, and then I stopped because I didn't want to post every single day with the same thing. And then people are like, oh, I got to go watch something else. Really? Go watch something else? I can understand that, but myself personally, that's not how I often will watch things. Most of the people that I watch that do LPs and stuff, like, they often will take a break from an LP for a week or two because they want to do something, and then they'll come back to it. and they're often kind of like ongoing projects. So I can totally understand why some people may sort of want to watch it through in its entirety, especially when the game first comes out. But realistically, the only kind of people that are going to do that are the kind of people who really want to maximize views, and they really want to maximize kind of, I'm going to say, exploiting the fact that a game just came out. Like, for example, if I sat and hardcored through The Last of Us, like if the day it came out, which I could do if I really wanted to, if I booked a day where I could sit and play the whole game through in one session and record it all in one session and then post it up super regularly, then, you know, yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that I would get a hell of a lot more views. However, I would feel, and I'm sure some people would say to me, that in doing so, I was kind of exploiting the fact that the game just came out. You know, you're kind of... How did I not crash there? And so for that reason, I'm kind of less inclined to do that. I'm kind of making the channel varied. Like I've said, I want to post different things as much as I can. I might do the odd sort of 2 or 3 episode in a row, but I'm going to mix it up a bit. And yeah, you know, my videos, my playthroughs do take a long time to complete, but that's because of the way that I play them. And at the end of the day, much like my Battlefield Roundtable series, when that first came out, all I get on it was pretty much a lot of negativity, because people were like, you know, oh, a game with no gameplay. Like they hated the fact that it had no Battlefield 3 gameplay, because all Battlefield videos have like gameplay on in the background. So people were raging at me that it had no sort of gameplay in. That was one thing. The other thing was the length. They were all like an hour long, and people were like, nobody got time for that. And it's like, okay, well. And basically what I said to people is what I'll say to people that don't like my long playthroughs. You know, if you don't want to sort of join in and watch them, then don't. Go and do something else. Go and watch your short videos that are consistent and, you know, whatever. Because at the end of the day, much like we got into the orange zone, guys, we got into the orange zone. Because much like my Battlefield Roundtable series, which I've got to tell you is actually one of my most popular series now. When it started out, it was not. And yeah, like with the playthroughs, the way I see this channel, and the way a lot of people have mentioned as well, is that a playthrough channel like this is not something that just grows fast. Okay, it's going to be for I would say most producers anyway. Of course, there'll be an exception, but it's not the kind of thing that'll grow fast. It'll be a steady accumulation of people that watch the stuff. And the thing is, when you have a channel like this, like I have mentioned multiple times, the kind of people that watch it are more dedicated to that producer. They care more about the producer and the way the producer interacts with them than necessarily just the mechanic of how things get uploaded and when and what pieces they choose and so on and so on. And so for that reason, it doesn't concern me greatly if I drop a series for a week, or I drop it entirely, or whatever, or I decide to burn through one episode, whatever, you know? Because at the end of the day, the way I see it is that those people are going to stay with you because that's the kind of players they are. And if people decide that they're frustrated with the way I post, or they don't like my content, well, then they're going to probably stop watching, and they'll probably go and find another channel. Bollocks, I didn't want that guy to push me off there. So, as I say, it doesn't really concern me, because the way I see it is that everybody likes different things and everybody likes different play styles. In the same way that a lot of people are going to not enjoy my Arma 3 videos as much as they might others, because it's a different style of gameplay. It's a slower style of gameplay, and I totally screwed up there. My Christ, that was really, really bad. In fact, this was... Oh, we're going to get through this checkpoint, aren't we? Damn it. Never mind. But yeah, anyway, in essence what I'm trying to say is that people that don't like the videos will drop off, and at the end of the day you'll be left with the people that do want to watch it. Holy crap, why can't I stay on the road? Probably because I'm talking a lot and not focusing on what I'm doing. That doesn't happen very often on this series. I hate this series. Oh my good God. Now I'm going to do one serious one after this, and then it's time for... end of another episode. Right, serious episode now. Serious run. Outright now. So yeah, that's really where I'm coming from on it. And the thing is as well is I know from you guys commenting and getting involved, I know what you think of the channel and I know what you like about the channel, so it doesn't faze me greatly. Do 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 do. It's pretty late tonight as well, by the way, so I'm doing pretty good to focus at all, really, in this game. By the way, on some of my podcast series with Heartless and Manga Minx, I will be having some more of those coming up, but the guys have been busy and we haven't found the moment to actually fit those in, but they'll be coming up because we want to do some more. I've asked them whether they want to do more and they said yeah we'll do some, so they're going to be coming up. It's just a case of fitting it in. And this is the thing, this is a good point when we're talking about, you know, uploading and scheduling and stuff like this. A lot of these guys, you know, other people as well, other producers, everybody has tight schedules and trying to find the time to post it. Now the thing is as well to remember about this one, people are going on about like, oh, you know, playthroughs, when do you upload, blah blah, how many times a week are you going to upload stuff from playthroughs, we want more than once or twice a week. That was the thing, yeah, people were saying like, you can't just upload once a week, Luetin, we'll never watch it and never survive. It's just like, okay, you know, I remember when I was little, kind of programs like Doctor Who, that only came out once a week, one episode a week, and you'd be like dying the next week to find out what happened. So yeah, it doesn't faze me really. But this is the thing to remember. I have my other. This is my you know, my playthrough channel, and well, my gaming channel, not playthrough channel. That's not right. Gaming channel, and you know, on Luetingaming, I've got to create all that content there. So, you know, I'm trying to run like 2 channels in essence, which is very, very difficult. And it's one of the reasons why I can't dedicate all the time to this channel that I would like to dedicate to. But does that mean I don't care about this channel as much? No, not at all. It just means that I have a slightly different philosophy to this channel, and I have a different approach to sort of what we do for it. That was way too heavy a turn. I'm extremely tired, by the way. I'm really feeling it. Oh man, I'm having a hard time really. I'm having a hard time focus on this, I tell you. Come on, we're so close, come on. Straight through. Oh my god, how do we get through? How do we do it? Always forget that one. That's going to slow us down a load. Come on, burn it through. Come on, come on. 6, 5, gonna go on 3. No, that's alright. Considering I have matchsticks holding my eyes open, I think I'm doing okay, to be honest. Wow, that was. Remember what I said about these ridges before now? That was very, very lucky there to avoid a hit on those guys. Through another checkpoint. Crazy times. Slowed down probably too much there. It's going to lose me a second. Oh yeah, game in all the way. Game in all the way. And this course gets so hard. Oh, shut up! Come on! Yes! 1 second. We're totally going to do it on 1 second, aren't we? No! 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 That's my Darth. I probably could have done better Darth Vader there, but... Oh, come on now. Well, anyway... Considering how absolutely exhausted I am, I think I did extremely well there. I'm very pleased with this for the last run on here. Bam! I wanted to finish on a crash, by the way. That was entirely deliberate. Ah, there we go. We got into the psychedelic nuclear wasteland zone. Da, 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 da. Right, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed on this sort of super hang-on Sunday. It's kind of Sunday. I think in far west US it's probably still Sunday right now, so this technically qualifies. It'll be fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Much more super hang-on Sunday to come up this next week, and I will have more Last of Us coming up, as well as perhaps a Final Fantasy or Tomb Raider. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.